Hello traders, Mike again with Tactical Traders, looking over some end of day scans. Right now I'm looking at Nvta. Right now I have the intraday chart pulled up, and as you can see, uh, had a nice little run up halfway during the day, going from 2 to almost doubling in price, and then went on an absolute face ripper rip all the way up to a high of 935 in the after hours. So without going into any news or anything like that, let's look at this from a technical point of view and break down the chart. Before we get into that, let's pull it back in the time frame to the yearly, the daily chart over the past year. And let's just look at the entire picture of what we're looking at. So overall, pretty massive downtrend. This prior doesn't reflect some reverse splits. I'm not too sure, or it's just been going down from the high of 32.93 all the way down to a low of 183. But a ton of volume has came through, putting it in the overbought area of the RSI at 87, and MACD crossing over to positive. And also, I just want to highlight this 200 SMA right here is purple line. Sometimes that can act as an area of resistance, and also it being at the $10 whole mark. So let's map out some areas of resistance or support. Right off the rip, I can see this 950, maybe even $10. You can say it. Area of resistance right there. You can see it was support, broke down, then got rejected a few times. You also have that 200 SMA going there that can act as an area of resistance, and the RSI is very overbought at 87. So I just want to map that out and, show that before going into anything else. All right, so below that, the $6 there, 607, that was an area of support at one time. Let's actually highlight that to a green just to make that very clear. So these are the two areas that I want to focus on more than anything. Let's zoom it up a little bit. Again, resistance at this 950 $10 area, and support down here at about $6 even. Now let's bring up that intraday chart a little bit more. All right, let's go down to the 5 minute and zoom up on today's action. So right now we had this run up. When the RSI went into the over bought area again, pulled back, and that has been consolidating almost dead smack in the middle of this basically two areas. So we might be channeling right now. So again, these are in aftermarket hours, so this is gonna be a lower volume, so it's gonna be something to watch. But overall, this is what I think we can expect in the coming days, and this is what I'd recommend if you do want to trade this from a bullish point of view. I think it's very possible, as I said earlier, at the RSI being overbought and everything like that, that this does pull back more. I'm actually thinking for an entry if you are looking for a long between this 575 and 625 area. This area for me is going to be an area of demand. So this is where people are going to be looking to buy overall. And this can, I want to say six, but again, this areas can fluctuate. So, 625 down to 575. I want to say this is going to be our sweet spot for accumulating any shares. Overall, can it go lower than this? Absolutely. But if you're going to be looking to enter this long, I think we can have a pullback around this $6 area in general. If you do go longer than that, I think we can get a nice decent bounce, at least back up to the $8. But I wouldn't be surprised if this pullback gave RSI to cool off a little bit and then go up to retest this $9 to $10 area, 950 to $10 area. So overall, this has some good range. It needs the volume there, but I think this could offer some pretty good returns. Possibly looking, if you're getting that six and going up to that $8 area, at least 20 to 30% returns. Above that, we can even get higher with the $10 mark. After that, $10, you're gonna be looking at a lot of areas of resistance. Me personally, I would be recommending selling into that areas of resistance and possibly looking to re-enter. But who knows? This thing can move fast. Can be trapping a lot of shorts and really move fast. But again, 276% up on the day. RSI overbought. I would be definitely looking for a pullback to enter this. And being very careful, this could move fast. All right, traders, thank you for watching.